Good afternoon, everybody. It is the 3rd of October, 2025, Friday afternoon. I think it's about 4 p.m., maybe a little bit after. And I am in what used to be Bintan district. Now it's called Tanmi Thai Ward. And more specifically, I'm at the Vantan Park metro station. The Vantan Park metro station is station number 4. If you're coming from Bintan, which is where it starts in downtown, it's the first station. If you're coming from that direction, if you're coming from downtown, it's the first station that is above ground. Here you can see the line going towards Tao Dien and the rest of Tuduk. What I want to do today is show you a park that is adjacent here to the metro station. It's called Vantan Park, as I mentioned, just like the name of the station. The park has been around for a long time. Well, it's been around since 1985, to be specific. This entrance to the park, the one that I'm entering now, is new. It used to only have one entrance on the other side of it. But when the metro was opened a year ago, almost a year ago, in December of 2024, they created this other entrance, and they've really spruced this place up. Let me show you very quickly the lake here. This recreation, I think this is the recreation of the floating market in Kanta. You can also see Landmark 81, the tallest building in Vietnam. I want to focus on the park in this video. This park has a public swimming pool. I think it costs about $2 to use. By the way, this serpent here, it is the year of the snake. They used this display downtown for New Year's, for the Lunar New Year. And then after they took it down, a couple weeks after, they brought it over here. Don't know if it'll be here beyond the year of the snake. I'm going to show you the public swimming pool here in a moment. There are also tennis courts. There are places for families to have picnics, which get popular on the weekends sometimes. I love this tree with these vines. These futuristic apartment buildings, I think they're called City Garden Apartments. They were completed in 2018. There was an exposition, a food expo here earlier in 2025, and that's what these stands are for. Because previous to that, they didn't exist. And I guess they'll just keep them up for the next fair or whatever they have here. Most kids are just getting out of school, and so the pool is not very busy. If you come here on a holiday or on a weekend, it'll be a different story. Get a quick glimpse of it. This park also has a restaurant. I've never eaten there. I keep telling myself I'm going to do it. Very peaceful place. It feels like an oasis away from the hustle and bustle of the city. Eventually, this will take you to Dien Bien Phu Avenue. This path that I'm on. Now, this area is enclosed for traffic. For automobile or motorbikes. Again, they have a lot of special events here. They have the infrastructure for it, the capacity to host it. Xin chào. Hả? Tôi không hiểu tiếng Việt. If they're making fun of me, it's deserved. I should speak better Vietnamese than I do. Here's the kitchen that prepares the food for the restaurant that we'll see up ahead. The tennis courts that I mentioned are back there. We're not going to see them. But you can use them for a small fee. I believe they're four tennis courts. Somebody check me on that. I might be wrong. There's no entrance fee, of course, to the park. But you do pay a parking fee for your bike. Probably a small one. Here's the entrance to the restaurant. You get a nice view of the lake and of Landmark 81. This video is going to end when we get to Dien Bien Phu Avenue, which will be in about 2 minutes. One thing that I've noticed, and this is just totally anecdotal, is that there seem to be fewer and fewer ATMs as more people are using digital means for payment. That one is a rarity. In my neighborhood, when I moved into my neighborhood 4 years ago, I live in this neighborhood, by the way, the convenience stores had ATMs located outside of their entrances, and now in 2025 they're no longer there. Those ATMs have been taken out. They've been removed. As I mentioned before, this entrance, or this, for us, an exit, used to be the only way to get into the park until the metro was completed last year. You wanted to come here, you had to come through Dien Bien Phu to get here. So here's Dien Bien Phu, as I mentioned. If you go right, it'll take you to Tao Dien, An Phu, and the rest of Tu Duc, what used to be District 2, Tu Duc District, and District 9. If you go right, if you go left, you'll eventually get to District 1, or what used to be District 1. I think it's about 2 kilometers, maybe, yeah, about 2 kilometers that way to get to District 1, and about 1 kilometer this way to get to An Phu. All right, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.